Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. In this video, we're going over NIO. We are in a significant price in the chart as also one of our indicators where it might indicate to us, is it time to buy? The chart is going to answer that question. We're going to go over it all right now. Let's get to it. Remember, technical analysis, my opinion, based on the chart, not financial advice. It has been a little over 2 months since I did a NIO update, guys. But real quick, I want to go over the overall market sentiment. You could see we are in the SPX S&P 500 here, and this is the daily chart. And you could see we've been retesting the 50-day moving average. And my point is that it appears that the market is losing some momentum here. You could see these EMA lines have started to converge. We're not gaining, these higher highs. We're forming a little bit of lower lows. And, we have a little gap here. So maybe we see one more final run in August or September, something like that. But in my opinion, it's looking like the market is losing a little momentum. Keep that in mind for this NIO analysis, guys, when we do the chart. So we are in the weekly chart. And last time I did a recap on NIO was a couple months ago. Check out that video, guys. Small pain for big gains. That seems to be what's happening right now. The link for this is in the top right corner of your screen. And let's recap what happened since then. So back to NIO, you could see on 5/23, just over a couple months ago, I had my last recap on NIO, and we were trading in this neutral, let's call it triangular wedge pattern, forming higher lows and lower highs, guys. So there was a neutral pattern, and it was potential breakout in either way for the neutral pattern. And I'll throw the L in there too. And my first thing was what we must regain. This is for higher prices, guys. Go watch that other video. To gain for higher prices, we must regain the EMA support on all time frames, specifically the daily and the weekly. And you could see we could not close this weekly candle above the EMA lines. We're in the weekly time frame, and it closed below that, and the EMA lines started to take over. And you could see came back down, one retest, two retests, three retests, four retests of this bottom line, which acted as a support in the past. Now it acts as resistance, got rejected, and that was the confirmation to see prices to the downside, which is the small pain from that last video that I explained. So that's what these patterns typically do. Once they break out to a certain direction, they retest them, and the confirmation is with this red candle here, the multiple rejects. Same thing if we broke out to the upside, there'd be a couple retests. Typically, there's a couple retests, and then we'll see the final confirmation, a nice bullish candle, and you have this weekly red candle now. But our last and final indicator that we were talking about is that it respects NIO. The chart respects the weekly RSI a lot, and you could see that's where we are right now. So the question is, where do we go for here, price action wise, with NIO? So you could see we are approaching this early reaction, 441 early reaction line, and I can even go to say that this doubles as a squeeze trigger. You could see once we get support on it, it has multiple touches. You could see here support, support, support. The candles all closed above it. They just wick down. Same thing when we were testing it as a resistance, guys. Come back up, retest with some EMA support, retest here. Always found support, particularly when the weekly RSI was oversold. And I'm going to delete these circles, guys, now for you guys, just so we can have a little more clearance. I'll keep them on the RSI. And if I go to the daily chart, the main purpose of this move after the retest of the pattern, we had a gap here at 458, and that was to close this gap. And now we are approaching this early reaction line at $4.41. And if we look at NIO's past history, it is extremely reliable on closing these gaps. Reliable and efficient. You could see all the gap closes here. Those are always footprints in the market for particular stocks, especially NIO, that we close these gaps, even the one down here from a long time ago. So we do have now gaps to the upside. So what happens now? Because of this weekly oversold RSI, and we are approaching this early reaction line, or zone, call it, but particularly this line, I expect a technical reaction to the upside. Now, depending on whether we get a strong reaction or just a technical reaction and keep going down, I would say, in my opinion, is based on the market sentiment at the time. So if we do see the bit of a run in August, I expect prices to the upside, and vice versa, prices to the downside. But let's talk about both scenarios right now. The good news is that we have these prices to the upside. We have these open gaps, open business to the upside. So we do have good swing trade potential. So let's say we react off this line, 441. We have this gap, this little bullshit gap. It's 8%, but for swing traders, that's great if you invest a lot of capital. Remember, not financial advice. We have another gap here, 28%. This line is still our main resistance. Watch my other video, guys. We need to break this line for higher price targets. So you could cut out 30%, 35%, even if we just wick above this line to close this gap as well. And then we have another gap here at 60. That would be 62%, and then we have our double digit breaker. But watch that other video because there are more prices to the upside. But I will do another video if we do make it up here, because that will be another critical moment in the stock's life history, guys. Remember, I don't do updates just to do them. I do them because we are in a significant trading area in the stock, and there's a purpose to the video. So what is bearish for NIO now? What is bearish is that these EMA lines just crossed on the daily chart. They're back in order. We have the cross on the weekly EMA lines as well. So without any volume, we could see, just a retest of these lines. Even the daily 200 is 23%. If I go to the weekly, we could have, it's around the same thing, 23% if we retest these EMA lines, depending on the day. But we do have open business to the downside as well, guys. We have a weekly gap at 155, and weekly gaps are very highly likely to get closed. This may never get closed, guys, but depends on the market sentiment. This is the primary support zone that I'm watching. We could have a technical reaction, maybe come up one more time, dip into the zone again. We have another gap here, $2.54 approximately. And if I go to the 4-hour chart, you could see we have two more open gaps, 394 to 328, right in the middle of this zone. So there is technically open business. You could see NIO still respects closing the 4-hour gaps. It is a almost $11 billion market cap, but it's still low enough market cap to respect these 4-hour gaps, guys. So we still have these 4-hour gaps, but you could see the clear technical reactions off of this early reaction line. And if the RSI, see the RSI is beaten to death here. If the RSI was not so oversold, particularly in the weekly, I would say then we definitely have more room to the downside. But since it is oversold in the weekly chart right now, on approaching this early reaction zone, I expect, that minimum technical reaction to at least close this gap. And then the market sentiment will take over depending on what happens. I believe NIO has earnings coming up. Let's see. You know how I feel about earnings. September 9th, guys, sometime away, but keep an eye on those. Earnings always, produces some volatile moves. You know how I feel about earnings and what the market makers use them for volatility. So basically, I expect a technical reaction off this line. We have good swing potential. These gaps could very likely be closed. Not really a Fibonacci. Maybe right here we could do a little Fibonacci. You see we had some reaction off the 1618. Our other levels are down here. Not too concerned about those right now. This is a decent clean move. Not enough to get me excited about a Fibonacci retracement. 16%, not bad. We have these gaps to the upside. These would be the main targets. Watch my video for higher upside targets, but I will be doing another video if we get into this area here, particularly if we close this gap, because, NIO can close the gap like this and then tank as it had. You could see after we close some of these gaps, excuse me, guys, in the past, close the gap, hit our next resistance, big sell-off. Same thing, almost close the gap here, big sell-off. You get the picture, guys. Close the gap, big sell-off. So maybe we have something like that, close this gap, big sell-off, then dip into this zone. This is the main zone I'm watching, guys, particularly 368. You could see that acts as a lower support trigger, even with the gaps. The market makers know this is a significant price. So this trend line also acts as a resistance now, as it did here. But, this might take some time. We may never touch this trend line again unless it goes up here. But then this would take over, guys. So basically, expect a technical reaction based off the weekly RSI. and I will be doing an update in the future, guys. Have a great weekend and have a successful trading week next week. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the subs. Please feel free to comment. Join the community, guys. Look at the community tab. I'll be doing chart updates constantly for you guys, and stay blessed as well.